What's going on, everybody? Brandon Schaefer here again. And this is the last weekend for autumn colors up in the Sierras, basically. This is the peak. This is the top of the hill, man. This is it. This is the last bit. So hopefully there's still some color up there for me to paint. I'm all packed up and ready to go, so let's do this. So I checked the weather last night and it said it was gonna be sunny all day. Sunny, clear. It was gonna be a little cold, but sunny. It's cloudy and raining, slightly raining. Look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. It's unbelievably beautiful, but somebody's getting fired at the Weather Channel right now, son. This is like the complete opposite of sunny, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on this painting now. All right, folks, so here's the first painting of the day. Pretty exciting. This was a pretty cool view that I was able to find. And I was able to park right on the side of the road. And that was kind of the tricky thing about painting today up in this area is there's not a lot of places to park or anything. I mean, there's some on the side of the road. There's wide shoulders and stuff, so you're able to pull off on the side of the road. But, you know, there was plenty of trees and stuff that I saw that were amazing that I couldn't paint because there was no place to park. You know, I'm out in the middle of nowhere up here in the mountains. So I think this painting, you know, the process is a little bit better than the ones I did last weekend. And you can see I'm doing more wet into wet, kind of letting things mix together and be softer and trying to be a little bit more subtle. But also here I'm trying to capture the energy of the emotion of this scene, the color energy, or I don't know what to call it really. You know, the color harmony, but also the energy of the scene, like the emotion and stuff. So I think color energy is a cool way to put it. So yeah, I mean, this came out pretty well. Just getting the values here. It's really just getting the values, because the color is, once you get the color, the values will be right. So that's kind of my focus here. For this whole weekend, I think the focus, or this episode, I guess, the focus is color harmony, getting the color as correctly, as closely as possible to what I'm seeing in real life, because that's what's important to me with these yellow and red type of trees. And also the rest of the landscape as well, because without that, you know, the yellow trees and stuff don't really work. So it all has to work together. Doesn't look like the weather's getting any better. And a lot of the trees have lost their leaves, that's for sure. All right, time to drive. Check out the location. This might be my last yellow tree painting for the day. I'm kind of getting burnt out on these yellow trees, funny enough. You know, it's just when you see so much of them, it kind of gets old. So, I don't know. But here we are. We're doing it. So let me bang this one out real quick. All right, second painting. This one's a little bit different than the first one. This one has just mostly yellow trees. There's not a lot of, there was no red or oranges on these yellow trees. And slightly different composition and stuff. I mean, it's definitely has a different kind of energy to it, a different kind of mood, even though it is mostly yellow trees. So it's always cool to capture subtle differences with these sketches and try new things and just experiment, play around. And it's cool to see how such a small change in the color harmony can make a difference overall in these paintings. You know, by it just being mostly yellow trees. Obviously there's like a really cool light here. If you look at the sky, it's mostly this bluish gray. So everything just overall, it seems a lot cooler without those warmer reds and stuff. You know, a little bit of these like magenta reds in these bushes in the foreground, but I don't think that they really compete with the warmth of the yellow of the trees. So it's kind of interesting to take note of that. Getting a little warmer there. It's possible. So it adds a little bit of warmth to the scene. Doing some suggestion of foliage there. Pretty cool, pretty fun, pretty loose. You know, I was getting a lot more loose with these last paintings, really figuring out how to do this foliage a lot better than last week. That's my focus, always just trying to get better and figure things out. But definitely a lot of fun painting these, man. It's definitely fun to just get out, give it a shot, see what happens. You never know. Never know what's going to happen. And that's really the beauty of plein air, the fun of plein air is fun of life, man. You never know what's going to happen. 2 paintings in and I'm done. I'm done with yellow trees. Oh God, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with my life? I don't have time to figure that out right now. So I'm gonna get back on the road. I'm done with driving today too. All right guys, this is so epic. This is almost better. This might be better than those yellow trees I just painted. This is so epic. I just made the best decision. Check this view out, man. It is unreal. The color, the depth, the distance, the light. I need to get out my paints and start painting like right now. This is incredible. Check this out. Look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, this is awesome, dude. This is the best one of the day. Hopefully I can make it the best painting. This is incredible. Let's do it. Let's do it before I lose the light here. Actually, I think even without the light, it's gonna be epic no matter what, but there's this really heavy cloud cover. I'm probably gonna lose the light, but that's amazing. That's incredible. The bluish purple of the, okay, I gotta stop talking. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. All right, folks. Sorry, I got a little excited there for this painting, it seems. I was a little overly excited, but it was definitely an incredible view. Just so much depth, so much distance, just miles and miles of distance. And that purpley blue in the background, I mean, that's really what I wanted to get. I liked that color of the mountains and stuff, so that was really one of my main focuses. These trees in the foreground that I'm going to end up painting, you know, I don't know if I really like those in the subject too much. I probably could have painted a different view of this that didn't have those trees. It probably would have been a lot cooler, but that's how I learn, man. That's how I learn doing these paintings is it's just trying new things, trying things out, doing stuff differently, just giving it a shot, you know, even though I think like, okay, this might not be the best composition, but it was kind of what I initially went for. So I was like, all right, I'll stick with it. I'll just keep going. Because if I painted it without the trees, then I would have been like, I wonder what it'd look like with the trees in it. You know, like I can kind of imagine it without the trees, but it's hard to imagine it with the trees there, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad painting overall. I think it's pretty cool. But, you know, you do lose some of the background there. Some of the depth in the background is kind of just looks a little funny, looks a little weird. Something's weird about it. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with today and how everything turned out, how these paintings turned out. It's pretty cool, man, to be able to just be up at this high elevation and just capture the beauty of nature and be able to enjoy nature and yeah, just have fun, man. Have fun. That's the main idea, the main point that I want to get across in these videos. Epic, man. Super epic. Super epic. All right, so the first sketch here. I'm pretty happy with this. It's obviously much different than what I normally do. It's not very detailed. It's very loose. It's very suggestive. But I think I'm happy with the colors that I was able to capture, and that's really what I was going for. Color energy, I guess. You know, the emotion of this color out there. That's really what I wanted to get across. Pretty much same as the last one with this next one. You know, it's more foliage, more trees. It's not like it's the most interesting scene or interesting painting or anything, but what I was out there to capture was the color and the suggestion of these trees and just the overall harmony of that day and or at least that time of the day. This last one was obviously I was most excited about this last scene. I don't know that I captured it as perfectly as I had wanted to. I think the trees in the foreground, I kind of overdid them a little bit. It kind of killed the composition. It may not have been the best composition anyway, and I kind of knew that as I was starting out with it, you know, before I started painting, but I decided to go for it anyway. But hey, can't win them all. Anyway, stay tuned for the next episode. As always, keep on painting and drawing. Don't get discouraged. Take care of yourself. Peace, my friends.